Guys, welcome back to the Daily Word. Today we're going to be in James, chapter number 1, verse number 19 and 20. So then, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man does not produce the righteousness of God. So basically, these two verses are basically telling us what we're going to come up against problems, we're going to come up against struggles, we're going to come up against things that we don't agree with, things that we don't like. And even in those times, even when we have the person we like the least or whatever, whenever there's a big problem coming up against us, whenever our feelings start to lead the way, we start to be slow to hear, quick to speak, and quick to wrath. We start to get angry quickly. We start to want to, if I get punched, I'm trying to punch somebody harder, right? That's what we do. We think we live in the world where nowadays if I get punched, I'm trying to punch somebody harder because that's what they deserve. And I when I get into arguments, oftentimes I find myself, it's something I struggle with so much. It's something I'm trying to work on big time. And it's whenever I'm in an argument or in a heated discussion, I start to try to speak over the person. I honestly start yelling and it gets to the point where the other person isn't even talking. I'm not even listening to the other person. And so basically what this is telling us is, what James is telling us is, we need to be quick to hear. We need to hear every single thing that comes out of another person's mouth. Second, we need to be slow to speak. We need to think. We need to process. We need to let the Holy Spirit guide us in what to say. We need to let the Holy Spirit, God, control our tongue, because we cannot control our tongue. And we need to be slow to wrath. We need to be very slow to anger. We need to show people the compassion and the gentleness that Christ shows us. Thank you guys for coming back to the Daily Word. I hope to see you guys tomorrow.